Sean Meyers joined by Jim Nesser, the head coach of the Yough Cougars boys basketball team, as they're set to embark on the 3A playoffs for the WPIAL postseason. And Jim, a terrific season once again for the Cougars, an 11-game winning streak heading into the playoffs. Do you feel as though the team is playing its best ball and peaking at the right time?
Yeah, I think we're on our way. We're trending up. No doubt about it. I mean, I think some of our younger kids, our inexperienced kids that didn't really get a lot of playing time last year, have really improved the last 10 games. So that's been a difference.
Well, a guy who's always a difference maker is Tarek Crosby, and he's not too far from 2,000 points. I think hopefully he's going to get a chance to get there if you guys make a run in the postseason, certainly. When you look at not just his season in which he led the WPIAL in scoring, but his career, what stands out about him?
I just think the willingness to improve. He got a little bit better every year. And this last year, he's really become a leader. You know, he's a leader in the locker room, and he's doing whatever it takes to win. And he's playing defense better than I ever seen him play defense. So, and I know everybody thinks of him as a scorer, but he's been a lot more to our team this year than just scoring.
Well, and your team's a lot more than Crosby as well. To get to this point, you need a lot of contributors. And I know that Xander Aird is a guy who's been big. Austin Matthews has been a multi-year contributor. The other guys, maybe not prolific scorers because you already have that in Crosby, but what roles do they play?
Well, the Ryan Westerman is a sophomore who is athletic, who can shoot it, and he can shoot it, and he competes very well. But the most important thing is when he's open, he can make that shot, which keeps everybody honest when it comes to, everybody wants, of course, double Tarek. When you have a kid like Ryan out there, he keeps people honest. They have to guard him, so he creates better opportunities for our whole team. And the other kid, Charlie Quinn's the same way. Charlie's our ball mover, another, he gives a third ball handler. He's a good defensive player. The same thing. When he's open, he can make that open look. So it really makes it a complete team.
I know that as many highs as there was this season, there was a really unfortunate situation that your team was involved with the passing of a ref right before a game in Mike Roebuck, and I know that he's got significant ties to Yough as well. As a coach, what do you try to do to, I guess, help the team cope with something like that? I'm sure it's a very scary scenario, but at the same time, you also want to make sure that they don't lose focus for some key basketball games that followed that as well.
Well, I think the best policy is to be honest with them. You know what I mean? And make it a life lesson. I mean, there's nothing given in this world. There's nothing, you never know what could happen, and unfortunately, as I talk to you about that, some of my kids, my players have gone through some difficult times, personal difficult times. So they know that feeling already, but I was just upfront and honest to them about life and about how life works and how things can change quickly. But at the same time, you must move forward. You just have to.
Well, you now move forward into the 3A playoffs, and I highlighted the great finish this season, 11-game winning streak, 18 wins overall, 18-4. You tie as co-section champs with Washington, and you won the second meeting. However, you get the number 7 seed in this bracket. What was your reaction, and what did you maybe anticipate you might get?
I really thought 18 wins would get us a five seed, honestly, at least a 5 seed with 18 wins. But I mean, they didn't see it that way. So again, we're a program and a team that really hasn't done a lot. We don't have a big history, and we're from Westmoreland County. I don't think we get a lot of respect for some reason. I thought our non-section schedule was really good. I thought we played a lot of good playoff teams, competitive teams. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but you go out, you still got to play, and you still got to win your first round game. So,
and that first round game is against South Park, which is the number 10 seed. When you look at the Eagles, what do they do well, and what's going to be key to have success?
They have a really nice sized big kid inside, about 6'6", 6'7", athletic kid who's really talented. And they have a multi-defensive team. They do a little bit of everything. They're a little inexperienced, but they play in a really good section with Seton LaSalle and Osh. So we already played them one time early in the year at their place, and we beat them. But it's going to be a competitive game. They work the ball well. They get the ball below the foul line well, try to get to the rim with penetration. So it should be a real competitive game.
Lastly, you mentioned you thought maybe you could get a better seed than you ultimately did. Does that serve as a motivational factor?
I think it can. I think it can. But the bottom line is you got to play somebody. You know what I mean? You want to play, you want to be high C as you can, but you still got to win your first round game. It doesn't matter where you're seated. So we're I'm not happy about 5, but we're content with being number 7. It's only a number. We still got to play South Park or we would have played Burrow or Derry or somebody else. We still got to win our first round game. So whatever it is, what it is.
Well, Jim, congrats on a great regular season and hopefully keep it up in the postseason as well.
Hey, thank you so much.